I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't planning on doing this because I didn't want to look like I was like an attention seeker or a clout chaser. But forget that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These two dudes literally like changed my life, so I need to share my thoughts and pay respects to them. G, do you know how ass my life would be if it weren't for these two? Like honestly speaking, there weren't a lot of happy times when I was growing up. So some of you may know this, some of you may not. But I used to have a 5 p.m. bedtime as a kid, so there's a lot of shit that I missed out on as a kid that I should have watched, but I didn't. I wasn't able to because I was in prison technically. But one thing that I would look forward to always as a kid is when anime came on like every Saturday morning. I forgot what the actual block was called. I think it was like Fox Kids or 4Kids. It was one of the two. But 4Kids, I think that's what we're gonna go with. It always had two shows airing during the airing block that would provide me with like an escape from the reality that I was living in currently and enough joy to help me get to like the next airing of the show, if that makes sense. And those two were Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball. I know this may sound crazy, but without these two, I don't think I'd be this nigga that you watching in this video right now, gang. I'm not gonna lie. There hasn't been anything that has quite like replicated that feeling of joy and excitement of watching like the Battle City tournament week by week and the Frieza Saga week by week on TV. Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were like my second home when my house wasn't feeling too cozy, if that makes sense. And as unhealthy as it may sound, they were like my happiness outlet growing up as a shorty. That's why whenever you see something pertaining to like the two, I always wanted all parts of it. A young nigga has put countless hours into the mainline Dragon Ball games. I've rewatched DBZ probably like 10 times now. And don't get me started on Yu-Gi-Oh! G. Like, me and my brother were absolute nerds when it came to that shit. We had a dual disc and shit. We had the cards. I was Yugi all the time, and my brother was always like Kaiba or Merrick. Like, we would play these characters, actually. I remember, funny thing, he used to take like this plastic Wii tennis mode. You know the little plastic things that they used to just sit on top of the Wii remote, and it didn't like affect gameplay or nothing? One of those. That was his Millennium Rod. Pause. That sounded a little weird, but that was a Millennium item in our book, in our eyes. That was like our imaginary Millennium item type shit. And he used to hold it in the air and just make these like stupid ass and annoying ass noises and pretend like he was sending me to the Shadow Realm every time he beat me in a duel. Hell, even today, my brother still puts on like the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, like before he goes to sleep. He always watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, and then like he'll like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie will autoplay into the series, and I'll get like the first 4 episodes before I go to sleep type shit. I'll never forget all the fun I had playing Dragon Ball games coming up, bro. I remember it was like yesterday trying to play Budokai 1 without knowing how to charge up. Like, I didn't even know how to charge up playing that game. It was funny as hell. The Raditz mission where you damn near like literally destroy your thumbstick just to keep that nigga still. I remember Budokai 2 having the little board game pieces. It being a little bit more like strategic and not having like a full story like Budokai 1 did. I remember Budokai 3, like the back of my hand, like the intro to it. Still my favorite Dragon Ball game to this day. Yes, it's better than Budokai Takahashi 3, bro. Fight me. I remember Takahashi 1, the Kid Buu mission where you had to survive for 60 seconds with Vegeta, I think. And he was just cooking my goofy ass. The what if scenarios of Rage and Blast to Xenoverse 2, the Fighters, the Kakarot. I've grown with these series, and even standing here at 24 years old now, I still love them just as much as I did as a kid. Akira Toriyama and Kazuki Takahashi saved me, gang, like genuinely. And knowing that they both are gone leaves me with a feeling of hurt and emptiness that I haven't felt in a long time, probably since Kobe died, to keep it a being. This one definitely fucked the world up, and you can see that. Like, if you look on Twitter, that's all that's down my feed. And it kind of hurts to see that because, like, it's still, part of me still don't believe this shit is, like, true. You can see the impact, like, that Toriyama had throughout all of anime. He's the reason that anime is so popular in the West. Dragon Ball Z literally, like, changed the scape of anime. A lot of the anime that I love right now that's coming out that's new wouldn't even exist without Toriyama, to keep it a band with you. And although it's sad to know that both of you are no longer with us, I think I can speak on behalf of the world with just 2 words. Thank you. Thank you for the long-lasting memories that make us miss being a kid again. Thank you for giving us the courage to try Kamehameha Super Saiyan transformation in real life. Thank you for the moments you left us with. Thank you for summoning Exodia. Thank you for the Egyptian God cards. Thank you for Duelist Kingdom. Thank you for the Heart of the cards, even though Yugi ass was cheating all the time. Thank you for the Buu Saga. Thank you for Hercule pulling out that gun and shooting that Super Buu. Thank you for Super Saiyan. Thank you for Spirit Bomb. Thank the Beam Clash, Ultra Instinct, the Chris Brown Stuff the Yard, Kamehameha Slide, Fusion, Instant Transmission. Thank you for the characters too, bro. Like Goku. Thank you for Goku. Thank you for Vegeta, Yugi, Pharaoh, Piccolo, Frieza, Merrick, Kaiba, Beerus, Whis, Bakura, Pegasus, Gohan, Krillin, Cell, and even the fucking Bandit Keith, and all these other characters you blessed us with. We will miss you dearly. Like, 1000% we will miss you dearly. You guys changed my life forever, and for the better, by the way. And I'll forever be indebted to you. You guys' work will live on forever, and I'm so glad that you shared your precious work with us. Love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a great day, man. Peace.
Sometimes we seem to disagree. Pray that you protect her and increase my sympathy. I'm a mini you, one day I'll have a mini me. I'm your son, I shouldn't treat you like an enemy. I get annoyed when you point out